Welcome, Aquarius, to your Astro Dice reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please hit that big old like button and subscribe. Best message coming out. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make this a small horoscope using only one of the 12 houses. So, best message coming out. Ooh, we have the sun coming out with some Leo energy. Ooh, going straight into the 5th house. Nice. Okay, going to the sun. This is your immortal spirit. Purpose and destiny is involved on that destined plan over here with some Leo energy. A lot of fire going on over here, guys. Lots of fire. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of your self-belief. Well, that's good, though, because we're talking about that sun. So knowing that you're going after what your immortal spirit wants, we'd want to have that self-belief, right? So it's like, because we're talking about yourself, right? The 1st house, the sun. So very nice. And then we have the 5th house coming out in love. Ooh, where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. This is where you have that fun, you have that romance, you have that creativity coming out, feeling very creative, and especially having all this Leo as well. Leo is very creative, so that's going to actually bring out a lot of the I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be this dynamic, like kind of like creative intuition going on around you. So let's see what we have here. Okay, so getting straight in here, we have the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month coming out. We have the 8 of Wands coming out over here. So it's going to be very fast. Very swift change is coming. It could be a swift change within whatever in the 5th house it is, right? Is it creative? Let's see if it says anything about that. Having the Fool, this is going to make a clean slate of the situation, bringing in something new, something fantastic, right? Something you can trust. It could be someone you can trust. Whoa, I like that. Someone I trust, something I trust. Having that faith, feeling like you're going to make that leap of faith. Right? But leaving behind anything that was disturbing me. I don't feel like I want to bring that into this month. Right? So right now you could just feel like, you know what? I'm just pushing everything away. Everything away right now. Okay, so yeah, that's because you might have been feeling like you were in a test of faith in some ways, but now you found your trust. So you might have been thinking, you know what, I don't know. I was kind of in my last stance over here. I wasn't sure where I was going to go. I know that I wanted that Ace of Wands because he's holding on to the Ace of Wands. He's just not, it's almost like he's not sure, right? In the picture, it's like, I don't know, but I'm going to keep going. So you could feel like this was it, right? It couldn't get any worse. I'm just keep walking on my walking stick. And then boom, here comes this, you know what? I'm going to take this leap of faith. There it is, towards this love. Could be a love situation or whatever you're passionate about. It could be just this freedom, or it's also a card of creativity, right? 4 of Wands, a very creative card. So if you have felt like I have had some kind of creative block going on, all of a sudden that's just going to open up your intuition and your creativity. That throat chakra is just going to go boom, right? And something is going to open up for you, and it's going to say, hey, as I look around, I notice all these things are coming into fruition. I'm having, you know what? I'm having a better creative ideas. I have new love coming. I feel like I'm at a milestone, right? Maybe for the past few weeks I haven't been feeling my best, but I decided to leave those all behind because it was like everything that was there wasn't helping. Maybe you even kind of gave up on your creative juices, right? Because the juice wasn't flowing, right? I gave up on love a little bit because it wasn't working, and now all of a sudden the Wheel of Fortune is coming in saying, no, I had something else coming in for you. Wow. So you're definitely going to be stepping into your limelight. Wow, guys. It was just like, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I know you had your ups and downs, but everything was changing. It was just the turning of a new leaf. We were waiting for this new opportunity. We were waiting for this shift to happen. Wow, which is coming probably around the 10th or so. Could be, right? Okay, so in the middle of the month, you have caught at a crossroads. I kind of have a difficult decision going on over here. I have the Three of Swords. So there could be something that's very upsetting, something that you feel was somebody gave you some kind of disloyalty, somebody upset you, right? Something is very upsetting in the mid-month, okay, when it comes to the 5th house. But you're going to try one more time. So you're saying, I left things behind, but I'm still not feeling very good. Why are they not feeling very good? Are you still just feeling the grief and the emotions from what was left behind? Just focus. I just can't seem to continue to keep focusing. I understand that I have this beautiful new relationship. I have this rotation coming in. I have these new things, but I'm still feeling kind of down and out. So you might need some healing, right? Or you're just not truly focused on what has been given. You might be kind of still looking at the past, even though you try to get past it, right? Sometimes that happens though. It's like, this week I'm going to throw it away. And then in a couple of weeks, it comes back up into our mind. And then it's like, you know what, but that really freaking hurt. Or, you know what, that really hurt me that I couldn't get that artwork out, when I missed money, or I couldn't get my band together and we missed that gig. So it feels like it was some kind of missed opportunity, something of that nature, that is just kind of lingering. Yeah, lingering. It's just lingering on and on and on. So that's just kind of like the lingering from the past, right? So it's just saying you need to let go of what happened yesterday. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. Let's look at what happened today. But it's saying it's kind of hard, though, to just stop thinking about that. It's kind of hard to just let that go. And, I am feeling better, right? I am feeling stronger. So at the end of the mid-month, you'll start feeling stronger and more passionate about what was just given to you. I think the thing is it happened kind of all suddenly. And, maybe you were still kind of doubting yourself in certain areas. You didn't have the internal strength to continue forward. It's kind of like, okay, so you give me something wonderful and that's great and all, and I'm so happy about that. But don't tell me that I still don't have feelings about what I just went through, right? That shit still sucked and I'm still holding on to that. Even though I pushed everybody away that hurt me, doesn't mean that I'm still not carrying that pain, right? And that's where the healing needs to come in, right? Or forgiveness or whatever it is, right? Or still could hold some doubts like, okay, now that I have this creative thing, am I sure though that now all of this creative power that I have, am I positive that this is going to be the right thing for me, right? So it's going to be a little bit hard for you to come to that concept. In the end of the month, you have the victory, the recovery from the loss. There it is. There it is. You finally have the recovery from the loss. Okay. So there it is. It's kind of like you got your big cheerleading squad going on over here. You have some good news and rewards. You're feeling the good fortune actually now taking place, right? And now you're saying, okay, it was some kind of karmic lesson that went on, or you know what, I forgave them, or I forgave myself, or I understand that things happen. And so you're starting to heal. You're starting to recover from that situation as you're starting to see the fairness, right? And if it, however it is, right? So you had the lack of faith. Where you had the lack of faith, you're now seeing the victory, right? And yeah, where you see the conflict, you're still now recovering from the conflict, just like I said, thank you. And moving on with self-discipline from the justice, you're saying, okay, I'm finding the understanding here. I see the truth within the situation now, and I see the direction that I need to go in. And this is the victory. The chariot is the victory, and everything's still going very, very fast. Wow, you're moving fast from the beginning of the month straight to the end of the month. And you're saying, whoa, I got the Ace of Pentacles. I can see the Ace of Pentacles now. Now I can see what's going on. So very beautiful, my friends. Okay, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.